Yo, I don't really know what I'm doing here, to be honest. I'm just making it, see how it goes. But basically, don't know if you can tell by my top and shit here. Derby County fan. Just coming from tonight's game against Reading. Worst game I've been to in fucking years. So this is what made me want to make my video, to be honest, because I think it was atrocious. So as you can see, Derby fan, been a Derby fan for years. I've had a season ticket since I was about 13. So that's a good no, not since I was 13. So that's about 7. So that's a good 13 years I've had a season ticket to Derby fan. So I've seen a lot of ups and downs. Like that famous year we got promoted, quality. Went to Wembley, good 1-0 win against West Brom, Stephen Pearson bagging in the goal. And then the season after, Jesus fucking Christ. Mate, Villa fans think they've got it hard this season. So I come into Derby in the 07-08 season. One win against Newcastle. One win all season. Oh my fucking God. It was, atmospheres were good. Always good at Pride Park, but the games were so shit. Like, so shit. Like, and that's what brings me on to tonight, to be honest. Like, what was happening? So it's January transfer window. So Derby go out, they signed 2 players so far. I know we're only on not even halfway through January yet. Signed 2 players. Look, 2 decent players to be honest. So we've got Abdul Kamar from France. Don't really know a lot about the guy. Just needs to prove himself. He looked steady when he came on today. Well, no, he looked steady today in the Derby shirt, to be honest. But he looked like he can be a threat because he's got pace. He's got a bit of trickery in his feet. He's quick on the ball. That's what Derby need. And then we've got Nick Blackman. When he signed to the club, his first ever interview, he turned and said, I want to be a striker, the main striker. And yeah, we've got Chris Martin. But if you don't go to the Derby games, you don't see what Chris Martin's like. Like, he's here, or Arsenal fans complaining about Giroud. Like, oh, he's rubbish, but he scores goals for him. That's what Martin's like to us. He doesn't do anything. Like, he scores every now and then. He hasn't scored now in like 13 games, except for 1 penner. But I think I can score a penner. To be honest, it's just the fact he's been poor. His hold-up play is not the same as it used to be. He can't even control a ball. Trying to find a Derby player as well, it's disgusting. But going back onto Nick Blackman, he comes in, says he wants to be the striker. So we play him tonight, his first game in the league against his old club Reading. So Reading already know what he's about. Obviously, he only joined us 6 days ago. So like last Tuesday, I was out in the pub with the Reading boys, going, oh, can't wait to play Derby next week. And now he's on the other team. But he was playing out wide and was playing Tom in centre attacking mid. And Derby, we've got the attacking fullback in Cyrus Christie. And what normally happens is Ince plays out wide. Little 1-2s, gets down the line, gets in behind. But Blackman, every time Christie got the ball, opened his foot out to come down the line, he ran into the middle, trying to make it tough front. So then Tom Ince has got to go out of position and go out wide. Like, that defeats the object. If you're playing out wide, you play out wide. You don't come into the middle. Otherwise, you'd have been playing up front. But he didn't do that, did he? Oh, it's just frustrating after frustrating. But the only thing that made it even more frustrating, he stayed on the pitch for 90 minutes. Nick Blackman stayed on the pitch for 90 minutes. And he didn't play the football that he's meant to be playing. Derby like to get the ball down, attack down the wings, get the ball into the box. Or just rip defenders apart with the pace, the utter pace. Especially like going down the wings and stuff. But Blackman, he just runs into the middle. It was atrocious. Like, I can't explain how annoying it is when you know that you've got a good squad like we've got and they don't play football. Like, we can play football. Yes, we didn't have George Vaughan tonight, which was a massive factor, I think, in why we didn't play well. But Blackman's got to do a lot better for me. If you're playing out wide, you play out wide. He's like, he's no Ronaldo. Ronaldo, he can play out wide and run into the middle, and it works for him. But, come on. I know Paul Clement came from Real Madrid, but he's not Ronaldo. It's fucking Nick Blackman from Reading. It was atrocious. Absolutely atrocious. So far this season, we've been beat 3 times. Once against Borough, once against Leeds, and once against the scum of Forest. And I know why each team with them, all 3 of them won. They pressed Derby. If teams press Derby, we've got nothing. We've got nothing. So all these, like, all the Sky Sports, everybody, are Derby are favourites to go up. If I was an opposition manager, I'd just be like, press them. They don't know what to do with the ball if you press them. And it's different when you're on the inside. Like, there's many clubs out there. So the fans who turn to every game, they see what the players actually play like and stuff. If you press Derby, we're nothing. We're absolutely nothing. Yes, we've got quality players for the league we're in. But if you press them, they don't know what to do with the ball. Like, plan A, we've got one plan, and that's it. Where's plan B? Where's plan C? So if a team starts pressing us, we need to have another idea on how to change the game and stuff. Like Forest, when we played them away, I don't even think we had one shot against Jeff Hendrick in the first half where it just went over. That was the only decent opportunity we had all game. Like, it's frustrating because the players we've got should be, on paper, should be battering everybody in this league. But we can't when teams press us. Yes, we're doing well, we're second in the table, but the performances have been shocking. Shocking. Oh, it's so frustrating. Frustrating. My opinion, as a Derby fan, we need to bring in a winger. A right winger who's going to tear people apart. Yes, we just brought in Abdul Kamara, but he's left-footed, primarily left-footed, so he's going to want to play on the left, unless he's Robin and wants to cut inside and whip it left foot. If he can do that, fair play to the lad. But we need a winger who's going to tear and stick to his position. That's the main thing. I don't know if anybody's seen that Thierry Henry explanation of Barcelona and Pep Guardiola. If the players stick in position, that's when things happen. Derby don't do that. Nick Blackman tonight was atrocious. But I bet you everybody's going to be like, oh, it was a good debut for Nick Blackman. I was there, and this is my opinion. It wasn't. It was atrocious. It was so bad, and it's only my opinion. Obviously, you don't have your own opinion and stuff like that, but this is my opinion. I'll always be a Derby fan. There's no two ways about it. It's blood in it, and you know what it's like to have a football team. But it was atrocious. We need a right winger. I don't know what right wingers we could go for, but just one who can make a difference. Tom Ince, he can make a difference, but he's not consistent. He's in and out of games. Oh, it's frustrating. So frustrating. And then when it comes to Birmingham on Saturday at home, if we play like we played today, fucking hell, it's not going to go well, is it? Like, Jesus Christ, we had 3 shots on target today. 3 shots at home against Reading, who's a mid-table team. 3 shots on target. A team that's pushing for promotion wants to be in the Premier League. We will get to the Premier League. But I don't know if it's this season. We haven't got the right players, we ain't got plan B. That's basically it, to be honest. Reading tonight, they came, they pressed us, didn't give us time with the ball. As soon as they did that, Keogh, Shackle, didn't know what to do with the ball. How many times they hoofed it 90 yards in the air? And the same with Blackman coming into the middle when we were attacking on the right. When Christie's on the ball, normally plays the little one too. Instead from Blackman was running in the middle, and then Christie's got to play the 90 ball diagonal to try and find him. If he's down his line, we've ripped teams apart. But it's just, I'm pissed off. Like, tonight has pissed me off. I've never come away from a Derby game and been this pissed off. Okay, I have, but I haven't been in a while. Like, I think the last time I can think was probably when we beat Forest, when Forest beat us, but that's just that, innit? You're always pissed off if your scum beats you, your rival beats you. But no, it's just frustrating to see, like, you're bringing in the players who want to play in certain positions and you don't play them there. Don't sign them there. Like, I don't know, 2 and 2 together don't equal 5. That's just the way I'm looking at it. If he comes in saying he wants to play up front, play him up front. So, I've been your boy Luke. I don't really know what to say now to finish it off, but that's how it's going to go. I'm going to start doing it now, after every game, my opinion of the game, on how Derby need to improve, how we played and stuff like that. So I hope you like it to us Derby fans out there, because I know there's not really a Derby one out there. So, sweet.